Well, I'm Salty with Branson City Cab again. We are doing an interview today with Barry Williams. I'm not quite sure who that is. We're waiting for him. Sorry, we're cab's out of service today, man. We're doing an interview with Barry Williams.
Right. Yeah, I ordered the cab a little while ago for the ride.
Well, but it's for Barry Williams. He's doing a show here in town.
Yeah. That's me.
That's you. Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
So it's perfect.
I still don't really know who you are, but we'll go ahead and get in. We'll go ahead. This is Barry Williams. I still am not quite sure who you are, but
that's all right. That happens.
It does happen. Yeah. Are you famous for anything, or I mean?
Well, yeah. The show, the Brady Bunch. You ever see the Brady Bunch?
Oh, I love the Brady Bunch. Brady Bunch was good. Yeah.
Well, I was on it.
You were on it? Who'd you play?
Well, I'll give you one hand. It wasn't Marcia.
Oh, what?
I was Greg. Greg,
Greg.
The oldest brother.
Now I know. Oh my gosh, good to meet you, man.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, this is Barry Williams, Greg Brady. I couldn't believe it. This is such an honor, and I'm so excited about having you on the show.
And you're very humbling.
Well,
thank you.
Well, I am kind of young, though. I caught your show mainly in reruns when I was little, but I love the reruns. And
that's one thing about that show. Reruns, and more reruns.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we're excited about you coming to town. We had gotten word last year that you were coming to town. You were going to do a show, and everybody in town's talking about it. And maybe you could tell us a little bit about it. What it's called, the Brady Lunch?
Lunch with the Brady Bunch.
Lunch with the Brady Bunch.
And we call it that because our audience that comes in, and we have a show, and they have lunch with the Brady Bunch.
Oh.
I have, like you know, sometimes because I've aged a little bit. You know, I've gotten more mature.
Yeah.
And so, you know, rather than trying to be the Greg Brady,
right,
from the show, I've hired a guy to play Greg Brady in the show. And I also got Marcia and Jan and Cindy and Peter and Bobby, the whole family. Kind of like the Brady Kids for 2012.
Oh, great.
And they have the costumes, and we play the music, and then they do the original choreography. And we have use of multimedia, so I get to show some old clips and some never-before-seen footage and answer questions, and then more songs and more dancing, and then a few more stories, and then some more songs and more dancing. So we pretty much go through everything that you would remember about the Brady Bunch.
Right.
You get to see in Brady Bunch, Lunch with the Brady Bunch.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's a lot of fun. We're really having a good time.
But you are at the Yakov Theater, just in case a lot of people don't know. That's where your show is.
Yeah, it's also at 11 a.m.
Okay.
But that's hence lunch.
Right.
Because if it was at 5 p.m., I'd call it like dinner with the Brady Bunch.
Absolutely.
And if it were at 8 a.m., I'd call it something else.
Something else. But it is the Brady Lunch with the
Lunch
with the Brady Bunch.
Lunch with the Brady Bunch.
I love it.
I don't expect you to get that on the first try because you didn't really even know who I am.
Well, I've always really have been a fan of Greg Brady, and he always had, you know, the way with the girls, and always had the great advice. And I was wondering if, because I have a little trouble with the girls.
You?
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
With your suave, handsome, debonair, kind of rough around the edges, good looks.
Well, I know, but see, that's coming from you. You're a guy. I don't really want to hear it from the guys, but you know.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I don't think our driver knows where we're going.
I don't think he does.
We're not anywhere near the theater.
We aren't anywhere near the theater, are we?
He's turning off a cliff.
He's turning off. Before we die, we want to make sure that you get your tickets. Well, I mean, Barry might not be there if we don't make it, but make sure you get your tickets to the show at Yakov's Theater at 11 a.m.
Do you remember the name of it?
It's the Lunch with the Brady Bunch.
Very good. Why do we call it that?
Because you have lunch with the Brady Bunch. Well,
see, you're going to do very well in life.
I will. And if you do need a ride over to Yakov's Theater to see Barry and everybody, just call Branson City Cab at 417-332-CABS, and we will get you there. And thanks again.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Y'all come hungry.
Yes. And cut. Okay, dude, that was great. You did a great job, and you do a great job playing Barry Williams, but we're going to have to get you to pay the cab fare. I mean, if you were really Barry Williams, then I'd probably let you slide on it, but you're going to have to...
You want me to pay?
Well, you have to pay. I mean, the economy right now, I mean, you know, gas prices are high, you know. So we gotta make ends meet. And
I thought I got a free trip for doing the interview.
well, you did a great impersonation of Barry Williams.
No,
but
I'm not doing an impression.
come on, we know Barry Williams died 5 years ago, right? You're telling me you are really Barry Williams?
I really like as in the real Barry Williams, the real Greg Brady. That's me.
Oh my gosh, you really are him. It really is him. Oh man. Well, I have, my friends told me that you were still alive and that it was really you. I didn't believe them, but they said if I was with you, they have some requests that I wanted to see. They wanted to know if you could fulfill these requests.
All right.
And first off, my friend Amanda, she is a big fan of yours, and she wanted to know if she could just get an autographed picture of you. You think you could do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Absolutely.
Good.
What's that?
Oh, my friends and I were betting to see what we actually thought you smelled like, and turns out I was right. You smelled just like a rainbow. Yeah. Oh.
What? What's that?
Well, that was for my Uncle Phil. Don't ask.
Hi, I'm Barry Williams, the real Greg Brady, inviting you to stop by 11 o'clock in the morning for lunch with the Brady Bunch at the Yakov Theater, 11 o'clock in the morning. Stop on by. And if you need a ride, call Branson Cabs, 417-332-CABS. Can't make it easier than that. Come hungry. Lunch with the Brady Bunch. Yakov Theater.